Hello everybody, welcome back to the weather statement. Today I'm talking about this major winter storm that's coming to the Midwest and the Plains. This is an updated version of my last video. Updated version. So I'll tell you more about this storm in this video. So stick around to hear the totals and everything else. So let's get into this video. As you can see, we already have plenty of hazard warnings out for. The pink is winter storm warnings, which stretch from southern to central Wisconsin, down to parts of Iowa, South Dakota, back down to Kansas, and then through parts of Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa, as I've said before. And then we have this winter weather advisory that stretches from parts of the UP of Michigan all the way down through Michigan, Illinois, back through parts of New Mexico, back up to parts of Wyoming, and then back and then to Minnesota and Wisconsin. So this is going to be a widely ranged snow band, but the heaviest snow band is really going to be right in this area, parts of southern Wisconsin, Iowa, and where you see these winter storm warnings, that will be the heaviest snow band in that area. So let's get more into this forecast. I just wanted you guys to see the warnings that are in your area, so you might want to check those out more as the storm progresses. But let's get more into this video. Alright, here we're going to time it out for you. This is this is Tuesday morning. As you can see, that you can already see some dark blues in this area of Iowa. So they're already starting to pick up some heavy snow. But it's still tracking off to the east towards Wisconsin and parts of Iowa. I mean, it's already in Iowa, but parts of Wisconsin and Michigan. As we go farther into Tuesday, you can see the heavy snow band is setting up towards parts of southern Wisconsin, Iowa, and northern Illinois. And you can see parts of Iowa too are experiencing freezing rain. You really have to be careful with this storm because this storm will produce freezing rain, and it will be treacherous. And if you don't have to drive, please don't drive. This will be hard conditions to drive in. And as we move on, this is overnight from Tuesday night through Wednesday. You can see there's still more freezing rain heading towards parts of Illinois, still in parts of Iowa. But the snow band is still set up in parts of southern Wisconsin and Wisconsin. So we're really focused in on that area for heaviest snow bands through the night. And you can see if you live in parts of Michigan, by early in the morning on Wednesday, you'll see some heavy snow in that area. And then if you live back towards parts of Iowa, you're getting more rain now that the storm system has passed through your area. Now let's go farther into Wednesday. The storm is really wrapping up. There's lingering snow back on that backside, but we really want to focus in on this freezing rain back towards Michigan. That will be bad travel weather to be in. You really have to be careful, as I've said before. And yeah, the snow's wrapping up in this area. Let's go one more, and by Wednesday, around lunchtime, you'll see that the snow has wrapped up in parts of Wisconsin and mostly Michigan. And then there's this big rain band stretching from Ohio down to Texas. This will be our second storm system. I'll have another video on it later in the week, because there's still some more uncertainty about that storm, but I will try to get that video out for you guys. Let's look at storm totals now for this snow system. As I've said before, here is one of the heaviest snow bands in this area, parts of southern Wisconsin and Iowa. I'm expecting 6 to 8 inches in this area, and then if you are anywhere in the parts of the blue, the light blue is a trace to an inch, but I'm thinking in parts of upper Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, parts of Minnesota, back towards a little bit of South Dakota, 2 to 4 inches of snow, and then back towards Nebraska, I'm thinking 7 to 10 inches. As I said before, as I said in my last video, this storm system could update, and it very well did. This still will be a very heavy snow band in parts of southern Wisconsin and Iowa, but I'm thinking more snow in parts of Nebraska. And now let's look at our freezing rain outlook for this area to see how much freezing rain to expect. As you can see, there are some dark purples on here, and that will be about a half an inch to anywhere between a half an inch to an inch. So that is not something you want to drive in. But anyways, through here, through parts of Iowa and Illinois, you could see up to a half an 0.25 inch of ice. So you really have to be careful with that. That can have treacherous travel, so you want to be very careful from that. And as I've said before, this area of Iowa and parts of Missouri, really look out for that freezing rain. And then there is some in Michigan, so really be careful for that. That is one of my main concerns for this storm. But I need to wrap up this video, so thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the snow. Stay safe out there from the ice. If you don't have to drive in this, don't risk it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good week.